Alright. Tapping in early on this. Only because. Claude is down. Which I didn't truly believe. Not that it shouldn't be a surprise, but Claude. Let's see. Oh, great. Yeah, showing everything. Here. Claude's not working. That's the point. Yeah. Claude is out as of right now. Let me do this here. That's crazy, though. Claude. Yeah. Claude AI down. Claude status. High error rates. Failing to open on Windows. That's one of their more recent ones. Claude AI is now down as of for the last hour. Wow, 2 hours. Ooh. All right. Well, thank God I haven't been relying on Claude for everything. If anything, I've been using it to keep track of context, which is something I can do. I should do with my hands, write it down or take notes somewhere. I can even take the notes I have off of my Claude chat and adapt that for whatever. Having said that, I don't need Claude to keep working today. I didn't put all my eggs in one basket, and that's definitely one lesson that I've learned in life in general. So don't do that. Constantly be more interested in doing new things with new products so that you don't end up in a hole like this where people have been for, God, 2 hours? This kind of tool is a serious resource for people. And it's really scary to think about how it's going to affect when it's much more widely implemented and you have threats of service loss. So, I don't know, maybe we'll have more local LLMs to help assist with tasks. But we're talking years in advance. Okay, so we're back. I need to figure out how to keep doing this properly. And by figure out how to keep doing this properly, I'm talking about how to properly present this every time I start a new stream. I'm basically focused on I guess I would say I'm adamant. I just want to find a nice place to sit. I think I sit better there. Well, that doesn't need to go up, but that does. Yeah, look at that. A lot neater. And I can drop this logo fat down here. What up? Alright, cool. I'll just keep that like that. So anywho, I am focused on trying to figure out how I'm going to keep presenting this every time I go into it. In that, I can a million times over be like, this game is about Tarzan or, swinging. But I'm going to get tired of that, especially because people will show up one day if I keep doing this, and I don't need to keep doing it right now. So I'll come back to that. But I forgot to mention yesterday's stream, even though it's in one of the day streams. Today's day 6. You can climb. You can climb and descend. That can change exactly how things work. Now, you also have this swinging ability. Did I miss it? Oh, fudge, I missed it. Okay. You have the swinging ability. I built these vines. Well, AI helped me build these vines. And what else? You can swing. That is a platform that is supposed to be reactive. This is technically my landing platform for the end of the map. And when you exit, or when you enter the map, fuck, it drops you. I forgot. It still drops me into all living hell here. Wait. Nope. Where's the player? Ooh. Okay. So that is a big question. I gotta zoom out a little bit just to get the whole scene. I'm gonna drop that into drop that into Gemini over here. Huh? Different one. Hello, it is February 25th. Another day of the year. I am struggling to ensure that when I pass through a portal, I am transported to the starting point, at least for my testing purposes. Transported to the starting point when passing through the portal at the end. This seems to be a position of which I am falling. So what I'm going to do, so it kind of gives it a good idea of positioning and stuff, is I'm going to take the player transform information, even though I should have not clipped player out, but I got half a player, so hopefully it gets it. And then I need to also look into, like, in relation to where I am. So let's say where the portal is. The portal route, let's just say that. And see if that's able to use those two coordinates to get me to where I need to go. Let me know if I can send other inspector screenshots. Not if I can send, if you need. Alright, there we go. Alright, so. Wow, a lot of work. Still just astonished that Claude is down. That's kind of the truth about how I feel right now. Claude being down is kind of just a wild situation. Okay. It's February 5th. It is February 25th, excuse me. AI is so strange, and communicating with it is so odd these days. But it's as odd as you want it to be. Okay. I've added sync transforms, velocity whip that forces unity to respect the new position. Oh god. Nothing like forcing things to be respected. You will respect my code. When I say respawn here, you must respawn here. Fixing the void fall. I like how it's saying if it's accidentally. Alright, let's see if it's accidentally there. Click under spawn point 1. How is it going to be negative 1400? It's 8. Oh man, awkward. Alright, send that through. Assign the reference. Look at portal route. Or wherever portal end exists. It's in visual? Or it's in trigger? It's in trigger. Look at the start point slot. None. Make sure you've dragged. Oh! Interesting, because it does drop you down, I guess. Okay. So that's supposed to be the fix. And if it is, we're about to find out. Give it another go. And that also means, what are we doing with ChatGPT and the other Gemini? And is Claude ever coming back? Claude's not coming back. I shouldn't hit refresh at all. Alright, let's just leave that the way it is. Cool. It is Feb 25th. Another day. What am I doing here? I would like you to help me. I would like you to help me understand how to replace my player model with a new player model. One that has has arms, legs, and but one that is more human with arms, hands, legs, and feet. Yeah, let's do that. But one that is more human with with arms, hands, legs, and feet. Trying to replace my cylinder with a basic rigged human. So eventually grabbing the vines and traversal would look more natural, as opposed to paying for it or building it in Unity, unless that isn't totally painstaking, because I have other things to do in my life, and I can't spread it out right now, unless that isn't totally painstaking, as opposed to paying for it or building it in Unity, unless that isn't totally painstaking. For me to do, I'm going to say time consuming. Too time consuming. So there's two. To help me source it. There we go. Okay. I want you to help me source it. We'll figure it out. Alright, so. Alright, I didn't check this out. In the meantime. That was a strategy. Did it work? Just barely. Didn't work at all. Totally an inconvenience. Here we go. Fuck. That wasn't supposed to happen. Come on.
Dark a Video the original said, saluting.
Hello. Saluti to you as well. I believe that is, well, what is that? Did it work? Did I fall? Oh, fuck. That's what's happening, though. It's sending me through the void. So I'm trying to avoid that. I hope your day's going well. Hi, thank you for stopping by Dark Ovidio, the original. I hope I said that right. And I do remember you followed me a long time ago, so thanks for coming back. I hope your day's going
Dark
well.
a Video the original said, wow, you are gonna use all the 3 LLMs.
Yeah, I mean, so in a way, I was saying it specifically today, it's an interesting concept because Claude is down right now. So I can't use Claude. And let me double check that. But as of right now, Claude is down. So I've chosen to use 3 LLMs for 3 different contexts. Or 3 different reasons. So I have Claude tracking the context of the project. So I'm basically working with Gemini to help eventually build out some visual assets. And then I'm going to use the AI Studio, or I have been, to help develop some of the code and mechanics of the actual game. Whereas I'm using ChatGPT specifically to kind of work with the basic structure and foundation of building different components of the game. So, for instance, right now, I'm working with the AI Studio in Google to help refine why I keep falling through the bottom of the ground when I respawn. Because I shouldn't be doing that. My spawn point is here. I have set up a portal. Over the last 5 sessions, I've set up a portal on the other side that transports me back. All this is to say, I'm using all 3 because I think they could all 3 could serve different purposes, and I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. And sure enough, I sign on today. Claude's down. Claude's 100% down, which is a little shocking. It's not the biggest shock in the world, but for me,
Dark Video the original said the free variants.
No,
Dark Video the original said
I've been
versions.
paying for these for a while now. I've been investing, I would say, because I've worked on a bunch of personal projects completely away from any kind of games. Some I've mostly completed. A lot of them are just like, concepts and works. But I do pay for Claude, Gemini, and what's the other one? ChatGPT. I only recently started paying for Claude, but Claude I find to be superior in certain ways. I think its thinking is so good. And I like how many tokens I can get from its older legacy models, and I'm using Opus 3 as opposed to Haiku or Haiku Sonnet or Opus 4.6. And I've had no trouble developing as far as I have. But with no Claude, I don't lose anything. Claude is just keeping track of what I've done and what I'm doing. Whereas if I lost Google today, I might be in a tougher spot developing the code and keeping track of it. Alright, so right now trying to fix this problem where I'm falling through the ground. My portal route, my trigger. Respawn settings. I thought I set that. Wait, so yeah. Okay, so the respawn settings, respawn point should be there. I thought I did that before, so let me try to fix that. Have you used any of the free versions of the LLMs? And if you have, what are you using them for? If you want to tell me, of course. I mean, just so you're aware, I made those vines. Oof, I missed that. Grabbing a ledge would be great, which is actually what ChatGPT is going to help me get closer to today. In fact, I should refine that prompt before I visit it properly.
Dark Video the original said, I had paid Gemini for a while, but I wasn't using it that much, so I went to the free.
Fair enough. What kind of tasks do you find it to be most useful for you? What did you think was worth, I guess, paying for it at first for you? Because as I said, I already paid for it, and I'm pretty confident that I use it just enough. So it keeps sending me down, and I know that's a big problem. I gotta fix that. And this thing is really distracting, and I gotta fix that too. When I pass through the portal, I am sent downward. Then the black screen. Then it shows me falling far below. That's what I'm gonna send out. And I'm gonna see what you said here. Hold on. Right. Grabbing the vines. Climbing. Holding. Two ledges. What other concepts? Crawling, or low crawling. I guess, swing. I don't want to say swing mechanics because I already have the idea of swing mechanics on going. But I do want to define kind of this idea where maybe maybe peaking, I guess. I'm gonna put it in quotes so it's a little clear that I'm being a little more casual about it. Low crawling, peaking, round edges. And let's see what it says there.
Stream Elements said, lurkers welcome. Type lurk so I know you're here, high voltage sign. Goose.
And then this behavior is still falling down. After it tells us exactly Exactly. Stored velocity. Even though when we tell the player to move, the physics engine is remembering that you were falling at a high speed when you hit the portal. Not necessarily. When the teleport happens, the downward speed applies you to the new position, shooting you through the floor before you can see. Okay. Don't follow smooth, like just teleport. Maybe, okay. I really don't want to dump this in myself, but I should do it for now to reserve tokens. So this is in swing controller. Yeah. Public void snap to camera. Just before the last curly bracket. Oh. Save that. Replace portal end with this. The golden rule for the spawn points. If you're still falling through, I don't think my spawn point's too low, so I'm gonna try it. And let's see what ChatGPT is cooking up for me. Okay, so just trying to get to the spawn point. The whole point is that I'm able to swing and land and think Tarzan. Oh! I can grab onto the ledge, but I can't pull myself up, which is definitely what I should be asking for the rig, but it'll be fine. Once I get a model, I'm pretty sure I can just figure that part out with an LLM. It sent me below again. Damn it. Why does it do that? Alright. Lock duration, fade out time, portal renderer. I mean, the start point's there. Oh. Well, is it? I was gonna say, it looks like it's in that spot all the way in the void over there, but it's not. It's literally right. Wait a minute. I am confused, actually. So the triggers... So everything's over there. I'm just confused why this is happening to me. Okay. Just confused. Trying to figure out how I want to say it. And player. I'm confused what I matched it to then. Okay, alright. Spawn point needs to have the same positioning as the player. Okay, so copy position, go down to visual, no, to spawn point, and we're gonna reset it, and then we're gonna paste it right there, and just to be cool, we're gonna move it up 3 units. Hopefully that does it, or at least helps.
Darka Video the original said, maybe you are using setting the local position instead of the global.
So this is what I'm talking about. I don't really know. And I should be trying to fix that. You're referring maybe to the parent, like the parent and the child? Because I did just set it to... Well, I set it to match the capsule, but not the parent of the capsule. It did it again. It just shoots me through the ground. That's the problem. But if I'm correct, that time it put me back in position, but it shot me through the ground. Okay, so that's the thing that's happening. I'm being pushed down after I go through the portal. Why? I don't know, but it told me at one point that it had done that, and I kind of glossed over, and now I'm facing the consequence. But hold on. Setting the local position instead of the global position. So this is the position for the spawn point that I've set. It's its own parent, and it's supposed to match just above the player. So the player would drop in. Maybe I should just, for the sake of
Video
trying,
the original said, what do you want teleportation?
Basically, because I'm making, yesterday I developed the portal. Like I made the portal, and the portal is supposed to be the end of a level. And in this case, it resets you to the beginning of this level. But it's supposed to be a sequence. So that's going to be an object that I I add at the end of a level when you've traversed it or gone through it. And I did it. I did it because I don't understand why it pushes me down. But I set the positioning of the spawn point 100 units up because I don't know why it shoves me all the way down. But now I can do that to 15 maybe. Maybe just make a temporary spawn point to try it out, but rather make my life a little harder. I have very little to no experience using Unity and doing game development, so I'm learning as I'm going, and it can be complicated, but it sounds like you've done this before, or you've worked in some sort with some game development. I just missed. 15 wasn't high enough. Okay, let me ask why it's pushing me down. Why does it push the player down when it goes through the portal? I think that's a simple enough question. I'm gonna go see. Oh, didn't sound that. Oh, that's cool. Mixamo. Alright, let me do this real quick. Oh, that was fast. It did it itself. What? These are all just free? Whoa. I'm so confused. What do I do? What do I do? Characters. Jungle? Nothing under jungle. Man.
Darka Video the original said, it looks like the position is being changed continuously downwards. What you want to do is set it to a value once.
So how would I adjust that? Because I have this portal root setting, visual, and these scripts are being developed by AI, so it's hard for me to keep track of exactly where I'm supposed to be looking. But if I go into trigger where I have the portal end script, it doesn't have any. Oh, no, that's the box collider. To trigger layer overrides. Where would you suggest I look for that? And I'm just trying to download one quick model off of this Mixamo, which is brand new to me.
Stream Elements said, lurkers welcome. Type lurk so I know you're here. High voltage sign. Goose.
I think the nurse is what I want. I want to have a nurse feed traversing all this stuff. Download. I don't know. FPX file. Okay. T-pose, original pose. I guess T-pose is fine. He's gonna be running around and jumping and it's kind of goofy.
Stream Elements said, watch the daily clips on YouTube. https://www.youtube@Zeusmagus.
Alright, so we're gonna put this down for right now. Let's import that character file. Back into Unity. Finder. Characters. It's a big addition for the day, to be completely honest. Okay. Can refresh this. Didn't it add my characters? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so click FPX on the project, inspector, rig tab. Wait. Oh, there it is. Wow! Okay. Animation type humanoid. You know, a lot of credit to people who developed all this stuff over the years. Oh my god. This is crazy. It's easier than ever to make something. The fact that I can import it this simply is crazy. Okay, apply. Not going to mess with anything right now. And it is a child of the player. Player. Child. Wow. Okay. Reset its local position and everything. Okay. Remove disable colliders. Okay, so this is rigid body, swing controller. Should also have capsule collider. No? Fuck. Wait a minute. Remove and disable character colliders. If the imported model has colliders and rigid bodies, which it does not. What? You can adjust everything. Wild. It does not. Is my thought. Remove them or disable. Ensure it has an animator. It does. I chose a XML model in a T-pose. God, I can't spell today. T-pose. And I want to get rid of my capsule. So let me just offer that up. Whoa. Then just so we can see the hierarchy of what I have here to work with. Didn't even think to open hips. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Although, isn't that exactly what I asked for? It's literally exactly what I asked for. Holy shit. What? That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't think you could do all that. I didn't think it was that intricate. This is going to be wild. And I have to spend more time working on it when I'm not doing this, because I only do this every so often nowadays. Alright. Holy shit. No. Wow. That's kind of a huge shocker. Just show that real quick. Swing back over here. Pun intended. Right, it said this. Physics D penetration. Capsule pivot point is the dead center of its body. If your player is 2 meters tall, which the bottom of their feet is 1 meter below the pivot. Okay, but my spawn point is set to 15. I did that. Set portal collider to trigger only. Look at your portal collider. Let me disable the collider then. Okay. Okay, I think that's what was going on, is I had a capsule collider set and I have a box collider set. I'm gonna wait to update my portal end, and I'm gonna make sure I can do this. Hide the capsule mesh. Oof. See, this is the brain I need to be thinking with. Ah, look at that. Everything stays the same, though, supposedly, I guess. This player moves down. I don't know if that was the right call. No, I should just... You know what? Let's see what that looks like. Do I just land like a T? I do. Okay. That's that's something. Oh my god. We'll get this right. We won't let this be like this forever. That's so funny to me. I have to try to go through that portal. But now I have to do it with the T-Man. The fact that he... Stop sending me through the fucking ground. Alright. We have a T-Man. Oh, man. What am I going to say? I disabled the mesh renderer. Controller. So go to... None. Download idle animation. Wait. Where would I do that? Like, oh, did I close Maximo already? No, I didn't. I minimized it. Okay. Find animations. Oh. Swing. I guess idle. Idle to bracing. That's pretty cool. These are pretty interesting. That's so good. Okay. Let me take it from the top here. Excuse me. I like this one. Probably this one. So you can define it. Arrow update, because people do this in Arrow, I forgot. Alright. Overdrive. 100. Oh, okay, yeah. Trim. Okay, let's just download that. Okay, and what are we being asked? Width skin. In place checked. FPX for Unity. 260 frames per second, fuck it. Download that. Oof, we're coming up on 2 o'clock. Just about the tail end of the first hour of doing this. Mixing up priorities here, but I think I'm having a good time with it. Maybe it could be a Tarzan game where you're in the wilderness as a vet and you've been bitten by, or magic turned you into, you know, an animalistic vet. So like, yeah, maybe that's the concept. You are on your way to a village to help famished people, famished villagers. And you're there as a nurse to go help them, but your plane crashes or something gets, you know what, you get ambushed. You get taken away into the woods and you think you're gonna die. I mean, I'm assuming this is what Just Cause is, or Far Cry, or you think you're gonna die because I played a demo that's something like that. When you think this, you're just like, oh no, it's gonna happen. And then all of a sudden a mystical, I was gonna say monkey, but it could literally be any animal, shows up and claims you to be the divine savior of that forest, and your goal is to traverse the forest and assist the animals and the wildlife of the forest and assist the forest itself. And I guess you would have to get back to that village at some point. Kind of like a God of War, but for nurses and Tarzan. Yeah, it's if God of War met the pit and Tarzan in the jungle. Fuck it. God of War, nurse, the jungle. That's the concept. At least today. Alright, so Off we go. You really do have fun getting lost? Okay. Excellent. Thank you guys. Alright. This little man floating off the ground. Ah! I was gonna say, why is he... Just shoots me through. I hate it. Alright. Download the idle animation, import that into Unity. So I don't know where I'm putting that in Unity. And assets create. I'll just drop it into there. Fuck it. It's because I put this in here, duh. Okay, so in assets, I'm going to drop the idle animation. Let me make an animations. Okay. Oh, animations. What else? Drop that here, and I'll go back to Unity, and animations exist, and right click, create animation controller, AC player. Drag your idle animation in it. Huh? So maybe we'll put that in animations. Oh wait. Right click in assets, create name, drag. I can't drag it in it. Confused. Right click the asset. Right click in assets, which I did. I did this my own way. Create animator controller. Okay, so. Whoa, easy champ. Okay, so can't add it there. Drag the idle animation. This feels stupid saying it, but I think that that's accurate. This might not be working yet. We'll find out. It looks like it's actually working, but I could be wrong. It is! Just updated some of the context. Okay. Inside portal sequence. You know what? I'm just going to ask for a portal and update. Portal end. Okay, will do.
Alright, is it recording?
Yes.
It's everybody, I think. Oh, cool. Some things to read over and over again for today. Oh. Alright. Generic, while you're human. Has no avatar, trick tracking. unchecked it. I did that. Click the character FBX in the project. Inspector. I don't see rig. What am I missing here? Definitely having trouble here. Fuck. Hitting a wall because I got distracted in my brain. And the animation. If I can't see rig, I really can't catch up on this, so help me sort that and we can start from the top. Drop it. Ensure. Maybe I'm too low. No. Ensure the game object with it. Oh, damn. So I'm just gonna make this like that. Just like you're asking. Raise the spawn point. I did that. But I have to raise it again. Because it wasn't high enough. So I'll do it to 35. I did add it before. Excuse me. In the project window, here's my idle state. That's what I was like. Duh. Yes. Set up the character as a humanoid. Animation type. Generic. Animation type humanoid. Avatar to apply. I'm gonna wait for that right now. I'm not gonna do the optional. Let's see. Getting confused again, getting distracted again. Oh, out of my head, I need to be. That's why I'm here. Select idle animation, FBX, rig. Didn't I just make something? I don't know. Inspector. Animations. Duh, my brain. Make sure import animations is on. With turn on loop time if you want it looping. Cool. Oh, very cool. Okay, slowly getting this. No coffee today. Okay, create animator controller. In project window, right click, animator controller. Did that. Double click it to open save. Oh! Okay. I forgot about this. I forgot about all this. Excuse me. In the project window. You see player, open the animator window. Expand your... What? What? I'm so confused. In the project window. Okay. Oof. Expand your idle information. Okay, right. You know what? Both are going in here. Make my life a lot easier. Okay. Animation clip. Idle. Idle avatar. I think it's maximo.com. Into the animator window. Right click the state. That is the default state. Assign AC players to the character's animator. Now select my model. Sorry. Excuse me, my god. AC player to that. Alright. Turn off apply root motion. Okay. You want to keep the physics capsule? It's visual. I already did that. Alright, we're going back. We're saving. Do we have an idle state? Standing state? We do. We do have an idle standing state. Holy shit. Okay. Run. Excuse me. I like that. Okay. I just want to make sure that I can make him run. Oh, excuse me. Idle state works. I want to download and step-by-step setup. Running. Downloaded that already. Jumping. And then maybe grabbing. if I can find that. Excuse me. Oh, tired. Okay. Running. And jumping. Sorry, I'm looking at jumping animations. They should be actually shown here so that things can look a little more clean. Pretty distracted though. It's an action adventure pack, which I don't necessarily want, but sleepy guy, sleepy guy. That's not what I want. That's not a running jump. That's a running jump. That's what I want. Okay. Oh, excuse me. That is 2 now. I have these 2, and I'll grab those later. Okay. Without skin. Oh, God. That's annoying. Okay. I gotta go find that again. Download without skin. The running I had before was great. If only I can remember that. Was that? No. I had more of a wild run than that. It looked a little more wild, I guess is the only way to say it. Yeah, something like that. Alright, let's just download that for now, without skin. Okay. Fixing those up, moving them over. Okay. Back to Unity. And we're going to quickly apply these new animations. What's going on here? Wow. Okay, that's funny. Where are you? Dashboard. Dashboard. Oh, excuse me. Oh, these days, just not enough sleep, and I'm justifiably at fault, I guess, right, for not sleeping. Okay. I chose 60 frames per second. I don't give a fuck. I chose 60 FPS. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Select FBX in the project window. Oh, right. I was there. It's an idle. Animations. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. Select the... So this is the running. Inspector rig animation type. Humanoid. Avatar definition, copy from one avatar. The source is going to be idle. I can't do it unless I define the source. Yeah, duh. Wait. Huh. Oh. Okay. I suppose I needed to do that. I don't know if I did that right. That's okay if I didn't do that right. Apply, inspector, animation tab. Okay, we can apply it now, right? There we go. Animation. Check, import animation. Loop time. For run, for idle. Oh. What? I don't see run or movement. Okay. Select the FBX in the window. Discard. Rig is humanoid. Copy from other avatar. The source is chapter 16 avatar. Apply. Animation tab. Check import animation. For run, check loop time. For idle, check loop time. For jump, no looping. Got it. Okay. So this is for running. Apply again. Okay. Nothing new. La-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. Okay. Back to my brain again. First place to be today. Oh, God. Anyway. I've applied the running. If you skip the avatar copy step, Unity won't. I did that. Open AC Player. Oh, right. Go to Parameters tab. Add. That's what I want to do. I want to copy that. Oh. Okay, add a float. Speed. Add a boolean. Is grounded. Add a trigger. Jump. And another boolean. Is grabbing. This is all reminding me of when I developed a 2D game. Can you open the guy's eyes on the left side? Can you make sure the guy on the left has his eyes open? Okay. Definitely didn't do it right. Okay. That cracks me up, actually. A lot. Okay. Alright, drag these into the idle, run, and jump. Do I even have an idle? Did I make an idle? I don't have an idle state. I guess it's Maximo. Oh, duh. Okay. Maximo is idle. Can't rename it, but I really want to rename it. Why can't I just rename this? Okay, fuck it. Can't rename it. Just gonna live with it. Run. The running state. So, run's going in. Oh, shit. I don't know if I did that right. They're all Maximo.com. I hate this. Running. Yeah. Idle. There we go. Smart me. Figuring it out on the fly, thank God. Okay. Running. Running jumpstart. Okay. And we're gonna call it idle. Run. Jumpstart. Idle is orange. That's right. Idle to run. How does it do it? I can remember how to do this. Mix transition. Fine. Right click. Idle. There we go. Duh. Conditions. Speed. Point. Forgot I wasn't talking the whole time. Holy fucking shit. I always forget, but I've been talking the whole time. So I have to find a different hotkey that is easy and not always being used, because the one key is constantly being used. Updating the animations for the player with ChatGPT. Architecture check. You're under physics root. This is correct. Never flip that. Okay. That's what got dark. Overdue? Ovudui. That's what they were saying about the parent. Sorry, not sorry. Having the code. Send that out. We're updating swing controller here. Okay. And we have some console errors to fix. All right. Did it work? Ground and swinging booleans, even if you were using them centrally. Yep, okay. Xcode, swing controller. Console looks good. Fingers crossed. Or did I crash? There's no need to hit console because it's working. Right? Oh, God, I got scared. There we go. I don't have that. It misinterpreted that. That's pretty wild. Yes. Any state, jumpstart, jumpstart out. Idle to run. Jumpstart to run. More specifically, idle to run. Greater or less. Any state to jump state is the jump trigger. And then the jump start to idle. Quantity equals true. Okay. Jump start transition has exit time off. Wait. What about the going home? Exit time off. Oh. Jumpstart transition, exit time is off. Wait. I thought it was jumpstart to run. Should delete that. There we go. For idle to run, for jump, any jump state. Okay. Instead of separate run states, a cleaner architecture is use a blend tree driven by speed. Structure. I don't know what that is. What that is. I use it again. There we go. It does. You're building a real controller, not a prototype controller. Alright, back here. Oh, there's nothing back here. Just need to refine what I'm doing before I give it another go. Multiple animations. Optionally strafe back pedal based on float like speed. Okay. Okay, create a parameter. Float. I already have that. From new blend tree. Locomotion. Did see something that said locomotion earlier, so right click locomotion, set as default state. Okay. Alright, so locomotion. Right click it, boom. Double click it, blend tree editor. An inspector. Blend type 1D. I don't see that. Huh. Okay, yeah, blend type 1D, parameter, speed, motion fields. Okay. So 2 motion fields. Wow, okay. Cool. That's cool. It's basically a ramp so that it slowly and transitions your animations like a tween. Twain. think it's Twain. It's Twain. Oh, man. Motion 1. Your idle clip. Animations. Idle. Run. Run. Okay. Set thresholds. Idle threshold equals 0. Run threshold equals 1. I want to rename you so proudly. Okay, running jump. Whatever. Whatever. Idle is at the top. So the threshold is 0. And the run threshold is 0. Oh no, it's 1. Duh. Now when speed changes between 1 and 0, it'll blend. Oh, okay. Delete the old idle run. You set speed from the code based on how fast the player is moving. Simplest way, clamp between. If AI is already updated, tell this update animator flow. Alright, you better be right. I do plan on traveling to my parents. Yes, please. And I will. Alright. Oh, God. Ooh, the day just inches along. But we're only like an hour into this, and this is huge progress compared to what I've been doing. This is going to look like a real looking game for a second. And it's going to break at some point. I'm inevitably aware of that. Okay. Blend tree runs on the ground. Jump state overrides when you jump. You already have jump state. Start to idle. Locomotion to jump start when trigger fires. A transition. Conditions. Jump. 0.75 is grounded. True. Transition. No. Is grounded is true. Maybe take exit time off. Alright. Quick time expansion. That says exit time. That's okay. Watching the floor, tracker, my speed. Okay. Alright, let's hope I didn't fuck everything up. Save and play. And then I'm gonna take a little break. I'll come back and finish this. Oh, I did it! It looks weird. He's just running. It's that float, so I need to get him floating. Rotation's gone. And it sends me flying. Oh, almost. Okay. Bring me back to me. Just no visual container to reference here, but the running is fine. Everything seems fine. This respawn point needs to go a little higher up. Let's go to 50. It looks clunky when he's running. Save it. I'm very confused though. And I think I need to take a break. So I'm going to do that. Come back eventually. By eventually I mean very soon. This event system, this UI overlay, I don't like it. I don't like seeing it. I just don't like it. So I'm going to turn it off for now. Okay, gonna take a minute, gonna take about 5-minute break. Sorry about that. I just needed to, what the fuck? Sorry. My brain is a little all over the place. My brain's off today. Having an off day. Just a little tired. Things go like that, but how you gonna do it? I'm back though. I have my character animation. Can't rotate like I used to. Always lose that functionality for some reason in Swing Controller. But when I can, it's gonna go great. Until then, running and jumping. Sinking through the floor. Floating. Need to figure out why I'm floating. I don't want to be floating. Let's try that. That fucked me. That totally fucked me. You drop in from there. Okay. I am kind of going to need a little more time to rest before my day continues. So, what I'm going to do is try to wrap it up now, I think, and then take a minute and rest. There are things to fix, things to work on. This character, oh my god. The fact that I can just grab the shirt is crazy. Very confused in one way, and another way I'm not. Well, I fucked up. Radius. Put the position. So that's not where I want that. I don't want this to be... Yeah, that's kind of... Negative 0.9. Where's my camera? What the fuck? No, what is the thing? Maybe I'm fixing my video a little bit. That's a lot better. That was me breathing. Scary sound. Okay. Caught in my head. Can't rotate. Little yellow box. I have adjusted. Oh, fucker. Can't rotate yet. And it just shoots you. Shoots you down. But I made it. Okay. I want to zoom in a little bit further. Oh. Let's see, point, not 8. Hopefully that's not too close. It's not close enough. Actually, it's way closer. 3. That's overshooting it. That's actually perfect, wow. Huh. Let me adjust the camera angle a little more. I'm very happy with how this is going so far. 4, we're gonna do 0.8. Now this is what I'm talking about. Maybe not that, but it's still cool. Fucker. Because of momentum. Okay, so I have to bring back my rotation. Why does it shoot you down? It's so odd. Alright. So I kind of fixed how the camera looks. Okay, it mostly works. Just sort some small details like I am floating off the ground. What inspector panels can I send about that? Because I really don't want to just be floating. Actually, I shouldn't be asking. Shouldn't be asking that. I should be asking you. Great. The movement is working well. I have a couple of Before I ask that, my brain says maybe if I click on the ground component, maybe I just move it up one? Nope. That's 4. First of all, 0.2. 0.1. Save. Or do I just stay floating? I do stay floating. Which, by a tiny gap, arguably would not be noticed if the platform had some kind of 3D mesh over it, simulating the environment. 3D environmental mesh. I need to stop doing this, unfortunately, soon. I have things I have to focus on for the rest of my afternoon. Let me feel how this run and jump goes again. Run, jump. I don't like the jump animation. And I certainly need to grab the point in which... Wait, if I hold jump? Okay. When I land, I sink. What else? Because I'm looking at the ground, and I feel like... Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Very confused. Very confused. Why did it do that? FYI, spawn, I am touching the ground and then it space in between. Is that my collider box probably? My collider capsule. Yeah, it is. Oh, excuse me. I need to only bounce off of the ground. Not fall through it. Alright, what else? Remind me where I can set the anchor point for where the model grabs the container. Finds. Oops. Oh. Wait, I'm on the ground. Oh, what the fuck did I do? I guess I fixed it very barely. Alright, I'm on the ground. But I'm still bouncing through the ground when I jump. Does that count for here? Unacceptable. Okie dokie. Alright, we're gonna fix where we grab the vines from. It'd be super cool to make it the hand. Right, model I currently have, but generally moving it up would be ideal. What else? Oops. Excuse me. Rotate, jump. So jump looks fine. Can't rotate. Don't like the running animation, but I can always change that. I can always adjust how my hips move too. The hips are kind of weird that they're doing all that swinging. They don't need to be swinging that much. I mean, they can. No problems with swinging hips, but like they don't need to be wiling out. All right. So, Lord Almighty, this is gonna be crazy. Stop. Let me save this. Was Is the skin attached to the FBX file for the character because it has been wiped? But I think I got it with the skin. Oh, I could take a nap. Oh, I should take a nap. Can't burn myself out. Oh, God. Imported it. Imported the animations without a skin. Yes, swipe. Properly set it up for URP. Select the character FBX. Inspector Materials tab. Booyah! Import from material description. Then edit each material. Oh. Huh? It's a sub-asset and cannot be used as an... I don't understand. Oh. Well, maybe, just maybe, in a world where I'm building new materials, he's got to get to the material area again. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, God. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. What song is this? My God.
I can't hear the audio from the screenshot, but I can help you track it down.
Oh, dear Lord. That is embarrassing. Okay. Let me see if I can do this properly. Click here. Oh, wait, no. Click there. Materials. Body material goes there. Eyelashes, what the fuck? Okay. They're just... It's just blue. Oh, I see. Alright, scrubs. A little horrifying, but not the most horrifying thing in the world. Okay. It's all fucked up. Body one. Cap. So you can't affect the direct material. So we're definitely going to change this to this. No. It's just not working. It's just fighting me. Okay. The shirt is going to be different though. And then we're going to make his shirt. I see. Let me just make a new material for the shirt so I can practice. How do I prevent that? I just wish it was only affecting the shirt. Remove unused. Reset this. Okay, so character materials. Cool. I'm gonna go one by one. The body. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I might need to call it there. I'm too tired, too anxious. Stuck in my head and I'm trying to shut this off. Even though this is just the same thing I've been doing, I just now have a model. And if I don't spawn like that, everything works fine. If I don't fall through the ground, everything looks fine. Grabbing, rotation, I need to get back. Grabbing from the ground, shouldn't clip me through the ground. I can climb. I gather my vines. Oof, I go through my portal. What are you slowing down? Why do you insist on like beating the hell out of me, portal? Gosh darn it. Oh god. Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Which god, this poor guy. Into the void. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Will we ever make it? Keep running. Alright. Next time I need to figure out how to properly adjust my colors. Okay, so I am wrapping up, and I will need today's declaration. I also, next time, parentheses, will be focused on making learning how to change individual colors on a model. Like I can do shirt and pants and stuff. It seems. But when I try, it affects the other. Okay. And then, what else? True. We will also work on the jumping. Grabbing. Animation. Next time. Thank you. Alright, wrapping it up there. I like how it is game level. Game title to be determined. Character name to be determined. Character gender to be determined. It's probably a boy. Ape species name. Who knows? Bio themes for version 1. Art style reference locked. High density procedural vine system. Unified traversal experience. Level transition system. It's still not perfect, but it's working. Polish and optimization. That looks good. Experiential design. Oh my goodness, am I tired. I still don't have keyboard turning back. I'm gonna have to get that and then wrap it up. Get my final code and wrap it up. Player's collider is properly sized and not clipping into the ground at spawn. That's fine. Make sure the spawn point did that. Consider I was going to revisit. I don't know. On the visual polish side. I don't know. This is wild. A wild statement. Maybe a good prompt for next time. Hollow trees to swing through. Right. Cool. Okay. Here is today's recap. Yes. And then Gemini, or ChatGPT. Okay, great. Just want to show that it gets way complicated. Oh man. I don't need to open the left hand, but I want to show that I have these things. Excuse me. Updated swing controller code. Enter recap. We are, I think, halfway to our token limit. So, do a thorough recap of what we have done up and through today. Thank you, as always. I am tired. Genuinely. Oh, God. Thanks to the people who stopped by, stuck it out with me. This is a lot of work, and I have a full-time job. And if I had more time, I'm sure I'd have more coffee just to do this and keep developing it and keep working on it. But right now, it is a fun passion project I'm doing, and I've been pretty happy with it so far. So, looking forward to how it turns out. Just gonna get the last thing here. Full drop in. Let's hope this doesn't fuck everything up, as it sometimes will. Maybe not. Okay. Massive milestone. Transition from a basic cube on a string physics to a rigged character with a third-person camera, procedural braided vines, and a functional game loop. It's very true. Here's your updated core code and comprehensive projects recap to anchor our progress before we hit a token ceiling. Thank God. And the project status. It's true though. And ChatGPT. Imported animation clips, established clips. Yep. Yep. Oh god, I'm tired. All these yawns are making me cry. God. Animator improvements. Ooh. Build transition between states, properties of any state to jump. See parameters before driving. It's a lot of crazy stuff to do in like 2 hours, I'd say, having never done that. Cool. Material control. Why changing, right? Separating shared materials versus instance materials per mesh. That's right. Alright. You're building something real now. And that's going to be my focus next time. It will be making sure that the character will be able to grab with an arm, animated to grab with an arm, and then as it grabs with the arm, maybe the hand, not even worried about the hand closing right now, but I clearly can do that. Look at this affirmation shit. Oh my god. Always gets me. Oh, this is early. Okay, wait. Okay. I like how it says ape species name. I mean, we'll figure it out. Right? I mean, I should just have it say everything, but I don't know if Claude even speaks. Like Gemini and the others. So tired. Tarzan yell. That's so funny. Sure, doing camera shakes obviously would be nice to give a good dynamic, but not in my mind right now. That's like a little tweak at best. Definitely a good call for a future polish pass. It's a bit of an extra organic. I appreciate how far I've come here. I really do. Excuse me. Alright, updated code. Running man is yellow. I'm going to take a shot at making sure that my mesh color isn't just taking over everything. So body 1. Parent shirt. Does it need a parent? damn it. Alright, we're gonna try it like this. So, why is that there? I don't think it did what I wanted it to do. Trying to see if I can get it to map itself, apparently. I don't know. I don't think that's an option. Apply? I don't know what I did. Alright. I don't want to undo that, or I don't want to do that. Shit. Damn. Didn't mean to exit out of that either. I am done. What I'm interested in doing is just changing how the shirt looks as opposed to the whole body. And that's why this is confusing me. I mean, if I drop that there. Receive shadows, metallic. I know it's gonna mess with everything. Damn it. How do I unlink them? Alright, it's 3:30. I really gotta get running. Alright, it has been fun. Thank you all for checking in, watching, stopping by, hanging out, doing anything. If you were here, thank you. If you were not here, that's totally fine. Who would have noticed? I am anxiously anticipating the rest of my night, and then ready to come back to this tomorrow, hopefully, with either good sleep or some sleep. Probably some sleep I'm gonna need to do. Quality, cast shadows like probe or bone. That's fine. It's just this that's most confusing me. Don't want there to be a parent like that. Alright. Well, for now, Green Traversal Man. The nurse. Why is it doing that? Ah, you piece of shit. Nope. The code got all fucked. The code got all fucked. Oh no. What did I do? Swing controller. Alright, I really should be wrapping up. I've said it like twice, but I'm just too tired to stop, and would have more fun doing this for another hour to 5 hours. Probably a little more success. That was the previous full drop, and that worked. Let's come back to that. Everything looks fine. Okay. Let me try this one more time. abstract look. Look at this little green man. We're just fighting outside. This green man swings by his groin. Groin man. He beat you though. Look at that. I beat my level. This is awesome though, to be completely honest. It's very enriching to know that I was able to do this. I've spent, if I had to push it, maybe 10 hours doing this so far. So this is progress in 10 hours from having next to nothing and developing next to nothing. Today's big goal was to add a 3D model. Didn't necessarily anticipate having a idle state, didn't have a running state in mind, definitely didn't have a jumping state. But it all is coming together. Okay. Look at your... Okay. Wait a minute. Whoa. This is the last thing I do. Oh my god. Create an empty object. Position it exactly. Oh wait, stop. So, empty object. Find, grab, left hand. Find, grab, left hand. Oh, I mean, it's there. I mean, it's technically right there. Okay, in the swing controller inspector. Hand anchor slot. There ain't no hand anchor slot. Except when I drop this in, there will be. I'm super excited, actually. And then I gotta fucking go. For fuck's sake. Killing myself today. So, player, swing controller, there should be hand anchor now. Hand anchor. Wait. Yeah, okay. Idiot Pig Boy. Such a good name. Alright. So far, so... Do I sink? Why am I freezing? Still sinking when I'm landing. Ha ha ha! Wow. Ah, he grabs it. Alright, grabs it by the left hand. Swings around. Okay. I'm okay with all this. This is great. This is so cool. I made it. Alright. This is pretty cool. And slowing down my computer clearly. So I gotta wrap it up. But I'm out of here. Thanks again as I continue down this journey of doing this over and over and over again. I'll hit a week next time. Actually very excited about that. So catch me then. Zeus Magoose out. Is he really going? Oh.